Hey, all my few subscribers left. Wanted to just say hi. After a few run ins with a few people. Well, not really a few, but whatever. Um, to the few that stick by me, I just wanted to um, tell you that I still like you and hope things are going well for you. I'm doing better than before. Things were pretty rotten the last little while. And after losing probably pretty much all my friends, to no fault of my own, I don't take any responsibility for it. I've been doing a lot of Bible reading and getting into the Word and stuff, and there's been so many references where it's been saying that if you follow the flock, you are a fool. But if you're standing alone, then you have a better chance to talk to God and see what He wants with your life. So, yeah, I've been doing lots of soul searching. And I'm not going to really cast judgment on anybody particularly, but the last person's reaction to my decision to cut things off was horrible. They call me demon possessed, and they call me full of hate and there's no love in me and things like that. When that reaction that they had there was just as hateful, just as loveless as anything that they claim that I had put forth. So, yeah, before you talk about the speck in someone else's eye, worry about the log in yours. I think that's so appropriate. Zechariah 7 was also something that stood out as being something very useful for me, and pretty much all of what else was it? Malachi was good too. We're just starting the New Testament, getting into Matthew, and it's just oozes, it's just dripping full of verses that are all um, about looking at yourself instead of the next person. Judge yourself. Like it's like before you judge others, make sure you're perfect. Kind of like theme there. And um, I was at the farmers market today, and um, there was a sign that said, um, "We are not about progress. We are about progress, not about perfection." And the group of people that I broke things off with on Instagram a while ago, um, were all about perfection and about joining this flock and about this group, and um, there was nothing wrong with me wanting to cut it off completely. I initially wanted to do it peacefully, and I was expecting a level of respect from one particular person. He confronts me in a message in the messages portion of Instagram, and kind of passively aggressively asks me why I deleted him. And then I made the decision to block him because he was just busy justifying himself and trying to make me feel bad for my decision in a very passive aggressive way. Like he said he was respectful to me, but it was rather passive aggressive because God forbid I delete him. And then when I blocked him and just tagged him in a few friendly reminder posts that his indecision was a decision as well, and then he blows up in my face, tries to defame my name and make me like look like an ugly person. when I didn't want anything to do with people that were making me feel like crap. I don't need to take crap from anybody, no matter how holy they are, and I have every right to do that. I have every right to do that, and especially when he claims to have been a friend of mine. Friends don't do that. Friends respect and live and let live. And especially when I did the tagging at the end, I was made to be the bad person again. They didn't even try making me feel better after what happened in summer 2020. I had let go of a Satanist friend of mine pretty much at the same time. Um, I was ostracized by a group of Christian Goth friends, and it was a very lonely time for me. And now at this reaction of just letting it all go because they were all busy being buddy buddy, and I didn't even force him to unfriend anybody. It was his choice, and if he decided to keep them, then it was also my decision and my right to let them go if they want to be a group of buddies there. I clearly don't belong there, and I have every right to make that decision for myself without being called a demon witch or a disgrace to the goth and alternative community, which he very clearly claimed to be some sort of expert on the subject, and he he's not much of an expert on any subject except for his bedroom and his posters and his merch from a few groups that he obsesses about, and it's not. And I let him do that, and I let him go, and he got mad, and I wanted it on my terms. It's always on. It was forever on his terms or their that group of people's terms. It's never on my terms at all, and no one cared. So I just and they reduced it to be having a fit with that other person or a group of people, and it was more than a fit. Like if they want to treat other people like that just because they don't think the way they do, then it's a serious problem. It isn't just a small little fit that I had. I'm 43 and my IQ is on the high end of average, and I'm not stupid. So um, I know where I need to be in life, and yeah. So I just wanted to tell you what happened at the end there on my from me. So I've learned that friends are very fickle. They demand to see it on their side, and I've seen their side, and am I supposed to forever understand and come to terms with how horrible I am? No. And the goth and alternative label is so empty anyway. Doesn't mean anything anymore to me. They can go and have their little group. I'm not going to stand in anyone's way, and I never have, and I probably never will. I just want my space in the world, and I can claim that without being blown up into like out of proportion there at the end where I couldn't even leave on my own terms. It was always their thing. So whatever, and being called a disgrace at the end. That's a joke. I'm probably uh, I'm not even going to compete with that. That's not even worth competing with. It's just one big who has more of this and who's got more of that and who's more this, more. And it's been so clear lately in the Bible that that is like a so so pointless. And yeah, very pointless. Anyway, I know hardly anyone listens to me, and even more so now because I had 203 subscribers at the most there a little while ago, and after the big upheaval that apparently was all my fault, now I'm down to 196 last time I checked, but whatever. I use this as a way of sharing my thoughts anyway. Did delete most of my videos from before, and I regret getting rid of a few of them, but I want to start over, and if it means like I just needed new people in my life, and I have every right to want to start over, because there was no, it was getting worse. It was basically getting worse. The group of them were telling everyone else how terrible and hateful I was, so have at it. I want no part of it. So yeah, well, this video is getting pretty long, so. And I keep getting told I'm ugly and worthless, so social media and I don't get along the greatest, so a lot of soul searching the last little while. Some good news happened lately, so I'm keeping that to myself, because the minute I mention it, bad things start to happen again, so I'm gonna be kind of private about a few details of my life from now on, so yeah. Have fun, everybody. May God bless you, and listen to some cool ethnic music like The Who and Tevaka and anything. I still listen to a lot of K-pop. I ordered 3 BTS meals lately and finally got the purple container and cup and bag. My daughter and I are very happy about that. And the sauces are, whew, one's a bit spicy, but with a little bit of Coke to wash it down, it's fine. Super tasty. All right, this video is long enough. Take care. Bye.